Hi, good evening. So ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be more of a ramble, a little bit bubbly, a little bit lighthearted, exclusively, absolutely not prepared for. I have decided to record this video in the last 5 minutes. So that's how beautifully unexpected it is for both of us. I am recording it on my new cell phone with no microphones, and I don't really even know how well you can hear me right now, but I'll do my best to be very soft-spoken, yet I'm sure my voice will push through a little louder at times too. So, namaste. Okay, so the reason for this video is that honestly this last week has been such a weird time for me. I've been so moody and just like really ups and downs all the time, and I've noticed I was procrastinating a lot. I didn't sleep very well, and it's just been a hard week for me. So I'm literally sitting today and I'm realizing that I don't have any videos to post for Monday. And it's a Sunday evening. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna post today. Monday, today. And what happened is I looked through some footage that I have of videos that I've never posted. I usually have some old videos that I've never posted, and I found a few that I thought were cute, but they needed explanation of some sorts. Anyway, so I realized that I have to post something. I did not skip 1 week of postings for over 2 years now, and it is quite difficult to do because it takes a lot of planning, which is something as a mom I don't have an option for. But I have to work with my surroundings. So I watched my good friend's River video yesterday or the day before. I of course forgot to comment, but I will, I promise. And he was just being himself in that one video when he was spilling the tea about relationship with me. And he was so refreshingly himself. He allowed himself to ramble along and maybe not pretend to be anybody else. And it was so nice. And I was watching it like, oh my gosh, I don't remember last time I could do that on my ASMR channel. So I do have a vlog channel, very interesting plugin. I have never promoted my vlog channel on this channel before. And I've had my vlog for about 5 years now, I think. It's quite unstructured and I just post whatever the heck I want there. And oftentimes it's more vlogs. Sometimes I do tutorials or just share stories and such. I actually have one coming up soon too. So on that channel, I'm usually just myself, just being myself and not playing a role of any kind, and I'm not feeling like I have to be of service. It's a very interesting sensation because I actually enjoy being an ASMR artist and becoming this gentle whispering figure, a person of poise and grace and compassion, yet confidence. I do love her. I am that person. But in my everyday life, I think that person would be not so fun. So I have to turn on myself, which is Masha, which is sassy Masha. And being just a person with a flair, with a little bit of weirdness and kookiness. Kookiness, that's a weird word. And I think some of you enjoy it And I love that so much because it's hard to be likable when you fully open yourself up to other people, and it's a very vulnerable place to be when you don't have to express self-control as much. Here, I'm very, again, confident and very sure of myself as a gentle whispering, and because I'm here basically for you, not so much for myself. I'm here to give you something, to give an experience. Most likely it's even something that I myself seek in people, so I choose to be that for people too. So I like that opportunity as well, but being truly myself, not trying to control my volume and not trying to make sure that there are sounds or something so liberating, basically. It's an unreasonably long plug-in for my vlog channel. Sorry. Good start, guys. Okay, so I'm also going to include some interesting sounds in here. That I find surprisingly soothing, such as this little car. I did not know the focus does not work very well. I should have known. Anyway. So let me know what you think about audio and video quality here, because as I said, it is an extremely unprepared video, meaning that I have absolutely no idea how well this is going right now. I myself enjoy this raw formats of ASMR videos when a person, again, is just in the moment, and it's as much in the moment as you can be without any setting, any lights. So you see my usual equipment in the back here, the real vlogs, and I am getting ready for a video with some items there. And this is going to be my background. I have worked on this video for a while, and I truly thought that I would be able to finish it for posting this Monday, but I just did not. And I worked on the setup, and it's not ready at all to be recorded. So I'm giving myself a break, and I appreciate you for letting me do that too. Recordings, it's different because the speakers, I believe, on two sides, but the camera's on this side, so it's probably going to be closer to your eyesight as one of your ears than this one. I'm also not used to having my camera on my monitor, my phone, showing my face right here, because I just keep constantly want to check and make sure I look okay. Usually I do my best to flip the screen away so that I don't stare myself a lot during the video. So this little car is obviously my daughter's toy. did not prepare any makeup. As you can tell, I'm just like regular eyes. I didn't brush my hair. I didn't dry my hair. That's how I'm prepared. This is. I know I keep insisting on it, but I kind of feel ashamed, but also I don't. Again, it's quite liberating. So the sound. Do you know what this is? It's one of those sticky covers, silicone covers that are reusable, that you place on your jars or on containers to save food and such. I feel like I'm just starting a channel here. I'm just winging it. So, realization that I, again, did not skip 1 week posting for 2 years made me feel very ashamed of myself that I did not. It's kind of a personal goal too, you know, it's not that easy. Just not post. And I don't really have a team of people working for me or really people helping me with editing or anything. And it's fun, but it's all up to me, which is a plus and a minus, you know? I think as a small business owner, and however you are too, you can relate that one person show, even if you have people helping you, it's still your vision. You carry that burden. I shouldn't say burden, but the vision is a lot of what you want to achieve, and as an artist as well, expressing yourself is so important. And while some people say that you can force it and you should take breaks and you should walk away from your craft, I don't fully believe that, and I don't agree with it. Every time before I would walk away or just skip something, I would feel much worse. I was so much worse. It did not feel like a break. It felt like a failure of some sort. So I always insist on doing anything. Content is the king. I think I've said that a million times. In the sense that it's like a collateral. The more you collect, the more you win. If you don't collect, you don't really win. So I am actually working on the video, as I said, so it's going to be a wonderful role play for you that I hope you will enjoy. That is going to be much more relaxing, and I'll be very soothing and very helpful and at full service for you. So today I'm being selfish and talking about myself. So I like this makeup bag. My mom sent it for me. these little details. Little chain charms. Loud. There's not really much inside. I think it's just the little belts that comes with it. I suppose you can use that as a purse and it's like a clutch and not just a makeup bag. So I can already hear my ass sound whistling, and I keep catching myself with that. Some of you have mentioned in a few last videos that you cannot stand it, and I've been struggling so much with that criticism, and I don't know how I feel about it and how to deal with it. I know that I can fix it because there are ways to remove that from your speech, but I also find myself absolutely loving when somebody has sharp asses sounds. Even if you think of personalities like Kardashians and their unintentional ASMR channels, when they talk, there's a lot of sharp ass sounds. It's like just like the whole time. And I think that's really is the key for ASMR for some of us. For people like myself, when it's a feminine voice, very warm, very welcoming, but also has a little bit of difference, sharpness, almost a crispiness in it. And I think that is what actually is quite soothing a lot of times, especially if it has a little bit of an accent or some kind of unique speech pattern per se. So that's just my observation. So if you don't like my ass sounds, believe me, I know it. I don't know if I want to change it or not. We'll see. Yeah. A lot of times, I think ASMR has really been split into so many different directions, in the sense that nobody really knows what the heck it is anymore. It's everything. Everything is ASMR, and that's that. That's it. So I don't really know which direction to take anymore. I can do myself, which is what I've been doing, just because this is what I like about ASMR and what triggers my ASMR, I find. Everything else does not, such as eating videos. I know that there's place for them, but oftentimes I'm really just, I don't know. For me, when I watch ASMR videos, lately especially, it has to be about ASMR. Not so much about sleep, as much as tingles. And tingles are very important. For ASMR video, it shouldn't be a side effect. It should be the main effect. And then the sleep-inducing qualities and effects should be indeed an effect, an after effect. Okay? When I first found the ASMR community, I was exclusively searching for things that would trigger my ASMR. I would listen to a few videos, scroll through them just to get the vibe of it and see if it's something that I would get triggered by. And if it wasn't, click away. Even if it was my favorite person. It was never about the concept. Or anything else. And I'm not saying that this is how it should be. I'm just sharing with you what I personally find to be true. Again, now ASMR is just any sound whatsoever. Even if it's loud. Even if it's intrusive, it's still ASMR for some people somehow. And again, I'm not here to doubt it all. I just wish there would be a little bit more categorizing of what is acceptable and what is not. I don't have any problem with people just whispering and tapping. Of course I don't. I mean, it's what they do. What I do, for some people, it's not ASMR. And I get comments like that all the time. They're like, this is not ASMR. Or like, why are you talking? This is ASMR video, stop talking. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, it's just different for everyone. And that's alright. Moving on. We have to be politically correct, you see. We cannot just express what do we want. We have to acknowledge everybody else's feelings, and that's okay. But it's exhausting to be all-inclusive. And I feel like it's not helpful, you know. We can say that, you know, love is everything, but it isn't. It's not everything, right? It's still separate from hate, right? It's not the same. You can feel the same things, but it's not the same sensation, right? Feeling. You can eat sweet and you can eat spicy food. You can eat both, but they'll just be both. It won't be altogether sweet or altogether spicy. So I just wish, again, categorization would be different, or maybe, and really the only reason why I'm thinking about that is that it would be easier to differentiate. So it's not just everything, you know what I'm saying? So there's more umbrella over it. So it's not just ASMR. It's also a category of ASMR, you know. Anyway, I'll stop talking. So some of the things that I've purposely, that I've been recently doing is trying to support small businesses. Whenever I need an item of some kind, I do my best to search for it first on different websites where people make it themselves. So like obviously small business owners, and not under Amazon or eBay. I've been in love with Etsy store. I've gotten this table recently. It's like a laptop unfolded furniture table for some of my hands only videos, and it's been amazing. And it's actually coming to me from Wisconsin, from Amish people. I don't know how they're using internet, but they create furniture like this, and I thought that was really cool. So I got the table from them. It just makes you feel so differently proud. You are dealing with directly a person who has created this item and not mass-produced it in China per se, you know. And it's just a different feeling, different experience of purchasing when you understand that your money going from actual work, put in skill towards something, and not just plastering label on, again, a mass-produced item. And then it's been packaged and delivered to you specifically. Very, very unique experience and quite nice. So, on that note, I'll show you some nail polishes that I adore, that I've recently purchased from an Etsy store, and the company's name is Pop Nail Polishes. It's a very nice design. I love that it's super skinny and long, but then it's kind of wide and skinny. Very satisfying if you're purchasing a few bottles, because they actually go like that. Kind of nice way to store your nail polishes. It is a little wider, but it's nice, I think, this way. Nice tapping sound. So let's take a look at some of the colors and shades that I've gotten. I'm really into chroma looking like hollow effect or metallic shimmers right now. So this one's just black because I don't have just pure black color, and whenever I want to do stamping on my nails I cannot do that because I don't have black color. So this one's wonderful. So this is handmade nail polish. Okay. Then it's called Texas Tea. The most black one. Then this one's called Jesus is a Biscuit. What a cool name. And it's one of the golden copper. I wonder if I can focus. I cannot. Okay. Golden brown copper shades with sparkle. I think it will be beautiful for fall. I like that shade. Then these next ones are those two-tone chroma looking ones with a little bit of shimmer. So here's one. And it is pink, blue, and gold, I believe. Show you some of the shades. Again, my camera does not focus at this angle. And it's called Rio. I love this one. I actually have it on my toes right now. I'm not going to show you them. I love this one for summer. Then this one is called Shanna. And it's also pink, but with orange and yellow shimmers. So it looks quite beautiful too. This one I think is also going to be more for fall. It's called Bootylicious Suck. I don't know why that is the name though, right? Bootylicious. Oh, I'm sorry. Bootylicious. Oh, I'm sorry. Bootylicious Slick. It really looks like suck. Oh my gosh. Bootylicious Slick. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Okay, and this one's prominently greenish pink. This one's gonna look good, more like one of those beetles, you know, beetle bug. They look like that. It's getting darker, and now I'm gonna get darker too. And then the last one is this nice blue shade. I don't have any blue colors like this, and it has a little bit of pink in it. It's called Ayla. For next video, I only have these neutral, very non-intrusive colored French nails. I cut them off too, so it's shorter. Because again, it's more of a beauty procedures, and I find the nails shouldn't be really very loud during that. I could be wrong. What else? I wanted to just flip So we'll try and do that. I'm probably gonna finish on that. Okay? Yes, it's a Home Depot catalog. Because why not? My phone told me something and I did not read it. Okay. So this is a beautiful wallpaper. Very different. How do you guys feel about wallpaper? I don't really know. In some cases I find it to be beautiful, but in some not at all. Like in bathrooms, I still don't know if I would like it. It depends on the wallpaper. I do like when it's like in the bedroom and like behind the bed headboard, maybe one wall is wallpapered or murals, but the rest, not so much. Okay. This is some bedding materials. It's like this pastel. These pastel shades. Kind of. I feel like that's a print from like our grandmother's bedding, because that's what my grandmother had. I do think it's quite country looking, so a bit old-fashioned in a way, but it is quite nice. Surprisingly, it's refreshing. Just really depends on the style of the room. Okay. Rugs. Right now we are trying to reconstruct our office because it's just the positioning of it is not fully working out for me. And I'm gonna try and move my table towards the window so I can look out and get sunshine when I'm working. Because I can spend a long time editing. Like days. Interesting. It is an interesting effect. They cut the wall in half like this across the door. It's kind of cool, but asymmetrical, definitely. A new look. I don't know if I fully like that. I think I'm very straight lines type of person. And I like to add pops of color with furniture or accents, but I don't like main living room area or working area to be of different patterns. I'm a little bit afraid of them. Oh, that looks great. I love these color combinations so much on the plates. Staggered in different colors, shades. It's very summery. This is the entrance tree. I have been looking at them, but I don't really have a place for them. Mirrors, now we're talking. So mirrors I find to be a better accent sometimes than any kind of painting or even any color on the wall. Sometimes you can find a beautifully crafted, artsy looking mirror and it will become a center of attention for the room. Plus, it always adds dimension and it adds depth to the room, I find. I love textured paintings. Would love to learn one day how to do it. I'm sure it's quite messy, but probably very satisfying. And textured is basically when pieces are standing out out of a painting, so you can actually pick it up almost, which we shouldn't. But I do like that. Okay. I know the brass and gold is back in style. I see it in all of these designer places. And HGTV is full of bronze and gold features and faucets and stuff, fixtures. And while I don't mind it, I just feel like it's gonna go out of style very quickly. But since everybody's doing it, maybe it won't. But I'm still kind of like a satin nickel, is it called? Kind of girl. Like stainless steel, matted kind of look. But I do enjoy kitchens that are white cabinets and black handles. I do like those. I do enjoy that a lot. Okay. So this is a good mother right there. Look at all this mess. Do you know how long it will take to clean this up? Besides finishing up cleaning up your kids. I mean, she must have a maid or something. I understand it's fun and doable, I'm sure, but oh my gosh, it gives me anxiety. Although again, I wash the floors in the kitchen every single day, a few times a day after each meal. These are more like juicers now, different appliances. Oh, I love all the organized here stuff. Oh, so neatly stacked and labeled. Who has time for labeling? Like, I would love to have all this time. I'm sure once my daughter grows up and I go into the phase when she doesn't talk to me, that's the time when I'm going to just clean the house all the time. And I'm going to reorganize everything, redesign everything. Right now, she just wants to be on my hip all the time, and I don't mind. I like it. I was actually looking at purchasing this little table right here for our backyard. We also have like a wicker furniture in the back, and the tables that I got were like super cheap and they're so bad. They rusted virtually in one season and they just don't look good at all. So I was looking for something with a wicker board too that would look good. See, my voice is cracking now. Okay. One thing I miss the most about Maryland, that is unlimited crabs. They have crabs like in buckets. You just walk into a restaurant and they just dump it on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. Dump it on the table and just everybody eats from it. It's like all you can eat crabs, and you can just spend like 3 hours there eating them like a little appetizer. It was my favorite time. There's almost no crabs in my area, in Sacramento area. There's like 2 or 3 seafood restaurants, and they are obnoxiously expensive and most of the time not that tasty, which is let down. Really, my official perfect place right now would be somewhere by the water on the beach in a reclining chair with a mom friend that I don't have but would love to meet one day. I would love it to be my husband too, but I'm just trying to be reasonable, and we have no babysitter and there's no options pretty much right now to find one. So I'll just say a mom date, talking about life, talking about our experiences so far, comparing notes, being real with each other, and just eating crabs and beer. That's all I want right now, please. That's all I want. I mean, I want other things too, but you know, that would be a dream right now. Yeah, you guys, I've been still struggling. Not struggling, I shouldn't say struggling. Just working on making mom friends. I'm extremely proactive in that sense. I believe if you want something, you have to go get it yourself. It's not going to come to you. So I've signed up to many groups with moms, and I've been trying to hit them up, and I've met a few who have potential to become good friends, but it takes a long time. Some of them don't drink, which is fine, but I do, so I would love a buddy for like mom nights or something, you know, just, yeah. We don't have to go anywhere, just hang, you know, have a beer or a glass of wine, just chat uncontrollably. Anyway, I've signed up to some Facebook groups. I haven't signed up for paid mom groups. That's how serious about making a mom tribe I am. It's slowly going, and it takes a very long time to meet a person, the right person, and to actually date them for a little bit and see if it clicks, and if it does, then you start building the connection, finding time for each other, and all of it is a long process. And so, and it's hard with COVID right now. Everybody's kind of in their own situations. So everybody's living their life to the fullest and to the best of their ability. And so do I. So I try to be more forgiving. I hope you are too. I hope that you find time for yourself, and that you make small little goals that will affect your life eventually in a positive way. And I hope that once you do set those goals, you take immediate action towards it. No steps small enough in that sense. And if you want it, you gotta go get it. If you want a certain person in your life, then you have to be that person, so that that person will gravitate to you. That's what I found. If you want to be in presence of real people, people who don't put up faces, people who are authentic and fun, easygoing, you have to give them a chance. How do you do it? By being that person first, and treating people how you would like to be treated. I know it's an old beaten sentence, but it's so true. It cannot be more true right now. So go get them. Okay, I'll stop rambling. It's been a super long rambling video with minimum sounds, but I do love that you listen to it, and if you're still here, I love you so much. Thank you for listening to my rambles. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you very much. I'll see you soon with a good service for you video. Okay? And not a selfie.